Hello, and welcome to a training guide for election officials. The following video scribe consists of both audio and visual instruction and will require approximately 5 minutes of your time. First and foremost, and on behalf of the entire Virginia election system and all its resident voters, thank you for volunteering to serve our community in this important capacity. As an election official, your primary responsibility is to guide voters through the voting process, including the 4 stations within each and every polling place. In this training video, we'll cover your responsibilities for the first of those 4 stations, the voter education station. This introductory station is where voters are greeted as they enter their polling place. It's also where they're able to learn about the voting process in general. Here, voters can view sample ballots as well as posters with information regarding voting rights and responsibilities, rules of the polling place, and instructions on how to use the voting equipment. If you're working the voter education station, you should greet voters in a friendly, helpful manner and be prepared to offer a short overview of the election process. This overview should direct the voters' attention to the various posters displayed and provide them ample time to process the information and to ask questions. You should also point out the sample ballots which voters are encouraged to view but may not remove from the polling place. One very important rule to remember is that you must treat each and every voter the same. Though they may ask questions relating to politics, you may not provide any information beyond the names of the candidates, the party they represent, if any, and the office for which they appear on the ballot. If and only if the voter asks about write-in voting, should you review the process of casting a write-in vote. However, avoid volunteering this information, as Virginia law requires you to explain the process to every voter if you volunteer write-in information to a single voter. Keep in mind that more experienced voters won't need to spend a lot of time at the voter education station. In fact, some may wish to proceed directly to the poll book station. Therefore, when you get a sense the voter is ready to move along, simply point them in the direction they should go. While assisting voters at the voter education station, you should keep an eye on the line, which may extend into the 40-foot prohibited area outside of the polling entrance. Watch for infractions of the rules and assure that voters exit the polls quickly after casting their vote. If there are any disruptions, apparent violations of law, or other issues, you should notify the chief immediately.